Hey there guys, aarava here and bringing you my F1 2014 career mode. Yes, we're kicking things off in the Williams here at the Australian Grand Prix for round one, obviously, of all 19 races on the calendar. We're in the Williams partnering Felipe Massa, so we've got the old dog in the other car, so we're going to try and show him up. We're the newbie on the block, so we're going to try and show up our old man teammate Felipe Massa. So here we go for the Australian Grand Prix. We're going to also be doing qualifying as well, so we're going to be showing you all that stuff. So yeah, if you guys are looking forward to this career mode, do leave a like, comment below what you think of the whole episode once it finishes, and of course, if you're new around here, then do click subscribe for a full career mode season in the Williams for now, and then afterwards, you never know, we could go to Season 2, Season 3, I don't know how many seasons we'll get through, but we'll see how it goes. We'll just go along as we go. So just doing this setup quickly here at Melbourne, and going for a bit of a higher rear wing and front wing angle, just because here on career mode, the cars feel a lot less, they have a lot less downforce than in Grand Prix mode, because in career mode, obviously, you have the R&D, which you can install upgrades, and in Grand Prix mode, I believe all these upgrades are installed, so the car feels a lot better than it does in career mode. This goes for every single car. Even the Mercedes will feel worse in career mode than it does in Grand Prix mode, so having to put a bit more front wing angle and rear wing angle just to get the downforce we need here. And now we're going to cut on to Q3 here. Now we've left it later into the session to set our Q3 lap, and as you can see, we're just finishing off the lap. We're on the prime tyres, the white wall medium tyres, and this will be just to get through to Q2. So obviously we just have to set a fastest time, that's going to get us above P15. So let's see how we go, and we're going to go towards the line with DRS open. Let's see what time we're going to get on the prime tyres. It's a 1:29.6, so pretty slow actually, but we've made it into Q2, and we've come home in 12th place on the prime tyre. So got to say, pretty good. And my apologies, it was top 16, not top 15. So yeah, the qualifying results also for Q2. We're going to skip it. We're not going to show you the lap, but here are the results for Q2. Just about made it through to Q3. We're 10th place. We're some way off the fastest lap in Q2. You can see 1.2 seconds there, but we just about made it into Q3, just about squeezed in. So it looks like the AI, of course this is Legend AI, looks like the AI do have a lot of pace over me in this career mode session in the Williams. So now here we go in Q3. I've already set one lap time. That was good enough to get me 10th, so not very good at all. We're trying to improve on 10th place here in Q3. This is my last run in qualifying on the soft tyres, the yellow wall tyre, and we're actually down in the first sector, very bad. And as we go through this corner, we've got horrible traction there, lost the rear, locking up, and that is it. That's the lap blown. That's it. We're done. We're going to finish in 10th place for qualifying. Just dreadful stuff. Starting in 10th, 2.3 seconds off pole position. Our first lap wasn't very good. It was pretty much a banker lap, our first lap in Q3, but we couldn't improve on the second because we had that tank slapper, so we've had to finish in 10th place. Our teammate has out-qualified us, Massa, in 5th place. So now getting on towards the race, let's see what we can do from 10th place. Obviously, we'll see what we can do. We can jump some AI on the start, but I'm not too sure about the pace. The tyre wear is going to be very tough here at Australia. We're doing a 50% race. All the races will be 50% in this career mode for now. As you guys would have known, I've told you many a times that obviously I've started university into like the 5th week right now, so it's all getting very busy. I don't really have the time to do 100% races. I can just barely fit 50% races, so I hope you guys understand that. But 50% races is still very, very interesting because you've still got the tyre scaling and a lot of pit stops to go. So it looks like we're going option, prime, and then option. The team wanted me to opt for 3 options, then a prime, but I think doing the prime stint in the middle may give us a chance to be faster at the end to overtake some cars on that last option stint. So we'll see how he goes. On lap 6 will be our first pit stop, so we'll see how it is. Obviously on heavy fuel, traction is going to be very poor, especially through the last corner here in Australia. The AI are very good through the last corner compared to me, so we'll see how that goes. But here we go onto the grid. Lewis Hamilton on pole position. Obviously, the Mercedes lock out the front row. Rosberg in 2nd. My teammate is in 5th, and I'm in 10th place for the first race of our career mode here at the Australian Grand Prix. We're revving up to 5 red lights. We're next to Jenson Button, Here we go, 5 red lights, and we are off for the career mode here on F1 2014 for the first time. And getting a horrible start, actually. Looks like we've been jumped by the other McLaren of Magnussen. Looks like Perez and the Toro Rosso are going to try and overtake me as well, but going down the inside of both McLarens, down the inside of both Ferraris indeed, and looks like we're up to 7th place now on the back of Hulkenberg and Rosberg, who's had a terrible start. Rosberg down to 6th place from 2nd, Alonso squeezing him out. Looks like my teammates getting boxed in by the Mercedes and the Force India. We've gone down, all 3 of them down, all 4 of them indeed, down the inside of Daniel Ricciardo, who's still there on the inside, just hanging around in 3rd gear, very cautious, having a snap of oversteer, but we're up into 3rd place now behind Lewis Hamilton. Can we catch the Mercedes? I think it might be a bit too difficult. We've got Sebastian Vettel out ahead in the lead. Very surprising indeed to see Vettel out in the lead. Hamilton in 2nd trying to catch him down, but now we've cut all the way to lap 6 towards the end of our stint. Unfortunately, we have not caught Hamilton. As you can see on the mini-map, Hamilton's nowhere to be seen. Hamilton and Vettel are completely bolted. I've sort of been slowing down the pack because I've been struggling on the option tyres. Hulkenberg was right behind me, but I'm coming to the pits. Looks like all the AI are staying out, so a very early stop here in the Williams car compared to everyone else. Even my teammates not stopping, so it may just be me that's worn the tyres out, so I may have been a bit too aggressive on the exit of corners to wear out the rear tyres, but we had to make the pit stop. We're struggling quite a lot, as you can see on the mini-map. You couldn't see Hamilton or Vettel, could you? You know, they're completely bolted. But now we've gotten to lap 7 on these fresh option tyres, trying to overtake Kobayashi. He's blocked us slightly. He's going to hamper us a tiny bit. And look at the amount of back markers we have to try and overtake. Obviously, not back markers, but obviously, you know, slower cars that are yet to pit that we're going to have to overtake now. These guys are going to really hamper us and really slow us down now. Engineer has not done the best work to try and get us in some free air. But we've overtaken Maldonado just about for 19th place. But we've got a huge snap of oversteer there on the rear. Pretty much like rally style. That's not what you want in Formula 1. That was pretty much like a WRC rally style sort of thing. But now I'm going to try and overtake Bianchi there down the inside. He's been squeezed out by Max Chilton, his teammate, up to 17th place. We're still going here on lap 8. Lots of the AI haven't pit yet, so very surprising. The AI have not pit yet, and it looks like they're going to be pitting like after 3 laps since I pit. So definitely the tyre wear between me and them is very big in terms of just me. I can't really get the traction completely right here, especially around Australia. I found Australia is very tricky on the traction. I'm sure once we get to other Grand Prix, we'll have a lot more pace versus the Legend AI, you know, the likes of Silverstone, Austria, Russia. But here at Australia, very tough. The AI are very good round here, the first round at Australia. And now we're going up to what will be, let's see, P5. We're going up to P5 now, set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix on lap 10 as people have made their pit stops. But obviously, we are on some very worn option tyres. We've gone on these options for 4 laps so far, and the AI behind me are only now just going to their 2nd stint, which is very surprising. Ricciardo on lap 13 is closing up on me. I believe he is on the option tyres. Yes, he is. He's on a fresh set of options. Obviously, at this point, remember, he's only been on the options for 3 laps. I've been on them for about 6 to 7 laps, as we're actually making our pit stop this lap as well. So Ricciardo, might try and overtake us around the outside. We're going to go to the inside, go defensive. Gone very wide, though. Got a lot of understeer there, and Ricciardo down our inside. He's going to try and make it stick down the inside. We've gone around the outside, just about made it through, kept it in 3rd place, but it's all futile because we're going to make our pit stop anyway and lose time to Ricciardo that way anyway. So Hamilton's at the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, 129.3. My fastest lap so far is 129.7. So got to say, for now the pace is okay, but we'll see how we go because we're going on the prime tyres now. So this is all about consistency now on the prime tyres, trying to eke out the laps, trying to, you know, be consistent on the throttle, especially at the last corner. The last corner is very tricky. I keep on having snaps of oversteer. I'm trying my best to keep it in 3rd and be really nice and smooth on throttle, but it's just not working out for me so far. And we've actually cut all the way to lap 22. No action really happened between our pit stop and lap 22. I was just minding my own business really on the prime tyres. And as you can see now, Hulkenberg has overtaken us on the option tyres. He's up into 5th place. He's actually made his last pit stop, so that is his last set of option tyres. So we've been overtaken by Hulkenberg. And look at the amount of understeer I'm getting from his dirty air through the chicane. Unbelievable stuff. Really wasn't expecting that, but a lot of dirty air from Hulkenberg through that chicane. But we're going to make our pit stop now on lap 22 for our last set of option tyres. So Hulkenberg ahead, he's already overtaken us, he's already made his last pit stop, so he'll be long gone once we make our pit stop. So it's going to be quite Quite embarrassing to see how far we go down. Our pace has not been brilliant at all on the prime tyres, and also that first set of options, and I think we're going to go down some fair way. It's going to be a miracle if we even stay in the points at this rate, because Magnussen's overtaken us, and we can't until lap 25. We're 10th place, so we've just about made it into the points, and our teammate ahead in 9th place, Felipe Massa. So both of us, Williams, not having great pace. It might be a Williams thing. Our tyre wear both maybe being very poor, but now we've got DRS and Felipe Massa. We're going to try and make a move down the inside. Just about made it. We're going to squeeze him out onto the apex, and we've just about made the move done for 9th place. So that was pretty much a move for pride for one more point in the championship, 2 points in 9th place. So that was pretty much just for pride over beating our teammate Felipe Massa. You know, you got to say, if both of us are struggling, then the most important thing is for us to beat our teammate. That's the most important thing in Formula 1. You know, if you're not winning races, then the most you can do is beat your teammate, because he's in the same exact car, and it looks like the Williams car really struggling here on tyre wear and traction here in Australia. Hoping that the R&D in the coming races can fix that, because obviously I will not be very happy if we're finishing 9th every single race this season. I want to be up there trying to fight for some podiums where the Williams is in real life. It looks like here in Australia we're just really struggling on traction and tyre wear, but Massa's doing that as well, so the best we can do is try and beat him at least, and that will show the team that we're still faster than our teammates. So now we come to the last lap of the Grand Prix, last few corners. Lewis Hamilton, you can see on the top of the screen, has won the Grand Prix. Nico Rosberg is actually retired, so that's good for Lewis Hamilton championship. And now as we're coming through the last corner, Massa gains lost massively. Is he going to get us on the line? He's got some great traction. He's in the slipstream. Will he get us? I think we'll just about get 9th. Yes, we will. Just about finished ahead of our old teammate Felipe Massa, and so we finished in 9th place. We've got 2 championship points. Hard fought, 2 championship points, I must say. We failed our objective to finish 7th or above, so disappointment for the team all round. They wanted both our cars to do much better, but it looks like it's a Williams problem with tyre wear and traction. Both of me and Felipe Massa struggling there, but we've got 3 championship points as a team. We're 6th in the constructors. Obviously, we'll be wanting to improve and get to the podium spots eventually through the middle part of the season, but we can only try our best right now with some try and get some upgrades for Malaysia, hopefully. But if you guys did really enjoy that, give it a like, comment below what you thought, subscribe if you're new for weekly F1. There will actually be a second part of career mode launching in an hour on my channel, so in an hour's time, part 2 of this career mode will go, so do subscribe for that. In an hour's time, part 2 at Malaysia will go for this career mode. Hopefully the Williams will be better at Malaysia, we'll see. I think there's a forecast for rain, so it should be pretty interesting. So guys, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, leave a like, comment below what you thought, subscribe to you for weekly F1. I've been aarava, hope you enjoyed the rest of the day, and I'll see you guys next time.